Hey guys, what's up? This is Marco and Sabine. We are here at home since approximately a week due to the virus quarantine, and we thought about sharing with you our ideas on how we are currently surviving the fact that we are spending the time together.
We read about how many divorces there are now after couples having spent too much time together in quarantine in China. So since Mark and I, we already are together day and night, and we always live in harmony 24/7. We want to share with you some tips on how we make it work so well for us and how to live so peacefully all the time together and be so happy. Yeah, sorry for the cuddle over.
Too many hugs. So the first thing that we do together is to have fun together. So find during the day something that you can enjoy doing with your partner, or also with your family, your kids, for example, like play some board game or dance. So for example, one thing that we love doing, and this is our signature movement, is the famous Sabine's happy dance. So let's go for it. I need to practice a bit more.
Whatever it is, I mean, we've seen like tango dancers, we've seen hip hop, we've seen whatever, so it doesn't matter what you do, just really spend the time together.
Another thing that we do to have fun is to use the most precious, one of the most precious goods that you can find, or you probably will have trouble finding in these times, and that's toilet paper. We do a workout with toilet paper.
Okay, usually, obviously we don't. I mean, for people like me who believe everything.
Right, yeah, but in these times, hard times, this is a precious thing, and we use it. You can use it for workouts. I'm just kidding.
You can have so much fun together. So, as we mentioned, play a board game, cook together, be together, hug each other, which is really important. Also to boost your immune system. Do workouts together, do the happy dance together, any other dance, play music, and just have fun. There are many things you can do. The second advice that we have is to really enjoy, also from time to time, a digital detox, so that you're not always online. So when you're spending time together, and you're talking to your loved one, that your loved one is not only distracted by his or her phone.
I think so.
Marco, what do you want to do tomorrow?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, what do you want to have for dinner?
Yeah.
Did you sleep well? You're not even listening to me.
Huh? No, wait, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm listening. Okay, I'm just joking. But yeah, just set aside some time that you can spend with each other without the distraction of social media. Otherwise, you end up spending the whole of your free time looking at Facebook or Instagram. Talk to your partner, talk to your kids, and just discuss what's going on.
I think it's really important, especially when you're at home and you're with your spouse and you're with your children maybe, that you find a balance to really work, but also have your private life, and it's what we mentioned in the first point, to have fun as well as quality time together.
Absolutely. And the third tip that we wanted to mention is also to communicate to each other about your expectations. For example, I'm more of a morning person, whereas Sabine usually gets up a little bit later in the morning. And so while she's sleeping, I like to do something. So I let her know in advance that I'm going to probably do some workout in the morning or meditation. So it's important to share with each other what you want your daily routine or schedule to look like, so you can establish, the time of the day when you need to be on your own, and the time of the day that you can share with each other or with the other members of your family.
And also to help each other. So really discuss what are your needs, what are your expectations. So for example, who is going to do the grocery shopping, who is going to cook, who is going to do the washing up, make the table, do the cleaning around the house. And the more transparent you are in your expectations and voicing what you need and where you need help, and especially I find this for a lot of women of my clients, to ask for help, it can be very challenging. But this is really the time to be very clear and communicate clearly with your children, with your spouse, what your expectations are, so you're not going to argue over little things that actually really don't matter. And talking about routine, it can be very challenging if you're now both working from home, having breakfast together, lunch together, dinner together, and maybe having your kids around too. So this can be an enormous change from your usual life. So therefore it is really important to create a routine that works for all. And what's really helped us is to be very clear on your needs and also your boundaries, because then everyone knows that you will be in that area of the house or the apartment from then to then, and you will have a call from then to then, and so everyone can adjust and everyone can find a solution to be together.
And the last tip we want to share with you is to hold the space for each other. It is a hard time for everyone. We are going through really a difficult period of our life, and we don't know what's going on. We don't know for how long this will last. So it is important to listen to yourself, to your emotions, and also to share them with your spouse or your family. It's important to talk to each other. So ask each other, how are you doing today? What are your emotions? Did you sleep well? It's important to just show the other person that you feel also close to them, and what they are experiencing in this difficult time might be very similar or maybe different to what you are experiencing, but it is important to share it and to share your emotion with each other.
I think especially where in this period where so many emotions like fear and anxiety and stress comes up, I'm a very optimistic person, so I will do my happy dance no matter what happens out there, because we really focus on our inner well-being. But there's also really a need to hold the space for emotions that are not as upbeat and uplifting as a happy dance, for example. So also for your children and for your spouse, is what you mentioned, to really acknowledge their emotions, to validate their emotions, and to really openly discuss them. So you're really being there for one another, because this is what we really need, all of us at this moment.
For example, when my Italian attitude comes out, my Southern Italian attitude, I'm like, oh God, please save us, oh please. And then Sabine comes to the rescue and she helps me to digest this emotion and be more in the flow. And we know that everything is going to be alright. So, but just, it happens that sometimes we feel a little bit more vulnerable, is that a word? Yeah. So it's important to be there for each other.
Yes, and by the way, I've never seen Marco like this.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke. But
so really, we wish you and your families all the best in this challenging time. And as we said, really focus on the quality time. Focus on what really matters: the connection, the love, because this is what will help us all keep going.
For sure. And let us know in comments or send us an email. How are you doing? And we would love to connect with you and how you navigating through these difficult times, and we are happy to support you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. All the best. Bye bye.
So much love.